Hello, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't very good. I'm gonna do it again. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Wolf, and I'm casting a game between Jacky, the Red Terran, bottom left, Steps of War versus opponent WabbitSlayer, blue, Zerg, top right, incorrect symbol, obey. Still wait for that Dalek versus Zerdane. Well, I can't do it. So, I watched this replay, I preloaded the bar that you guys can't see. Isn't that cool? You guys are like, dude, watch this. Thumbs up for covering the replay bar. You guys have to do it now, because I said it. Dumb hand gestures making me tired. I got a shit ton of replays, and it drives me nuts, because I like to be complete, and when I get far behind, I just kind of give up. It's not like I'm going to stop casting games. There's no way I can keep up. A lot of macro fail unless we're intending to see a spawning pool really fast, so. But anyway, I got a lot of replays, guys, so I'll try to cast 2 or 3 tonight, and then I'll compress them and upload at least one while I play Fallout, probably, after my roommate goes to sleep, because he is a hog and likes to do things with my stuff, and soon he'll be dead while he sleeps. You guys are like, shit, he's probably serious, because he's crazy. But Saturday, pretty busy. I'll see if I can cast a game on Saturday. Sunday, I intend to cast, like, at least 5 games. I'm trying to keep up. So, I want you guys, I do want your replays, but just save them for a little while. Let me catch up on these, and I promise to give you a replay a check out. If I miss it, it's not because I wanted to miss it. It's like, dude, IceFay, you talk to me all the time on SCA. Well, it was a mistake that I missed your replay. I try not to click on replays until I cast them. But then again, I want to look at what you say about them. So, and like I said, if you don't attach it and you use StarcraftReplays.com, whatever it is, if you use that and you don't have it as an attachment, I will have a much higher chance of missing it, because I can see in my emails, I'm like, oh, this one has an attachment. It's probably a replay or a virus. Stupid Draskill sending me replay viruses. Anyway, Yep, that's pretty much it, guys. Just saying, I want your replays, but if you can save them for about at least till after Sunday. Let me just try to do as much as I can till Sunday. So, very interesting by the Terran player here, Jackie Chan. Now I want to do some like Chris Rock. Is that his name? Chris Rock, that black guy. He's annoying. You guys, that's what you gotta do to remember, right? Chris Rock, that black guy. He's annoying. Or Skadask calf watching stuff in the middle. I don't know where his mommy is, probably dead because this Terran player is sick and probably kills the little calves. And I was interested that the Terran player didn't wall off. The Zerg player built a spawning pool first and doesn't take advantage of it. I'm pretty sure that you could just win right here. Call me crazy and then listen to what I'm saying. Jacky doesn't have a wall off. He's got no Marines. 1 Marine. There it is. Okay, he's got 1 Marine. I'm pretty sure 6 Zerglings would just win. Sure, he gets 1 more out. There's a reason that most Terran players wall off. I don't think his micro is good enough, even if this is Diamond League. We can look at the APM and laugh at it. Actually, that's very respectable. I was expecting to be like the 200s while he's microing trying to kill a droid. Like, dude, listen to me click, guys. We're going to listen to me click. Probably broke the replay. Get rid of that. Hatchery going down 20-ish. Pretty common, actually, around 20 to get a hatchery. That's a safe, for Zerg, it's still pretty fast, but it's definitely not as fast as they can get off with. So they can get off really fast, guys. Really fast, and, there's nothing the opponent can do about it. They'll get off fast, and then they'll just win. IceFang, that's dumb. My coworker hates that voice. The one who suggested I start doing the house, he hates that voice. He's sitting there doing something. I'm like, okay, let's give it a test. Let's give it the troll voice test. He's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, damn, you don't even know. Okay, I've been doing these videos for so much longer, I know what I'm doing, okay. Hatcheries. I like how big they are compared to, like, spires. And then they're the same drone. And you can see it going inside there, turning in circles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that drone has a eating disorder. Wow, I'm just being mean to everybody today. It's not your fault, guys, if you have an eating disorder. Or, you can just eat less. When I'm alone, I want to eat so much that I kill myself. Anyway, this is a very interesting strategy I saw with Zerg player, and I kind of, I just remember something too. WabbitSlayer, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he sent me this replay. He said he was Zerg, so WabbitSlayer would be the guy named Fable Raven, and he gave me the advice on how to cover up this replay bar. He started that, so I want to say a quick shout out to you, Revan. It's not Raven, it's Revan. Just like Coder. Revan, thank you for your help. I appreciate it, and that's the specific reason I chose to cast this game, was because of that. So, you know how to get in my lap, baby. I also did some sexual things to him. You guys can see the lack of wall up here. Too many SCVs, though. They did snipe out the mule, which is great. I mean, it's kind of silly that mules are free, but sniping them is also great. Great pickups. So we got a really strange build by the Zerg player here. We're going to see... well, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but I'm curious if this seems really viable. I do wish, Revan, I wish you would make a thread about this kind of build, because it doesn't seem like it's too common to me. He does beat MM pretty hard, as we can... I won't lie, guys. He's going MM. He's doing the 3 racks BS. This is just boring. It's like watching 4-Gate. 4-Gate's even a little cooler because I'm Protoss, and Protoss is the cool race. I mean, plus micro of units. I'm like, other than being racist towards Protoss, 4-Gate's a little cooler because at least you get to see, you know, warping and going on, a little bouncing back and forth, force fields. 3 racks is just like 3 racks. You know, we know exactly what's going on over here. Let's take a look at the Zerg player though. Ooh, what's this? Oh, an infestation pit. I can tell you guys now. So, kind of delayed second gas. Not getting a third or fourth gas, so definitely not going to say Mutalisk, of course, as we see the infestation pit going down. But currently Zerg player, let's take a look at the unit step, has 17 Zerglings. Definitely would not be able to hold off this ball if it attacked now. So I'm wondering what you guys think about this kind of strategy. We're going to see some Infestor Zergling. Spoiler, we won't be seeing anything else but Infestors and Zerglings. So we're going to see how well that is able to hold off MM. But of course, as a Protoss player, my natural reaction would be to get Banelings at this time. I mean, this is definitely Baneling friendly. And yeah, so... but Infestors themselves are actually really powerful, especially because they have the ability to cast Fungal Growth right when they spawn. So we do have an attack going on here, sort of. The expansion going down for the Terran player, great timing there. Around the 8 minutes is when normal races will want to expand if not much is going on. Of course, I don't think he can really see what's going on. Let's go look. It's 2, right? I'm a fail. I mean, oh, he just scanned, so... not too bad. He sees what's going on. He can cancel it if he's got a problem. Going to click E here. So it's good scouting by Revan, or Wabbit. Good scouting by Wabbit. He's able to see that... what's going on. Unfortunately, this is not enough Zerglings to take care of it, so we're going to have to see how his response is. It's not bad, but, you know, balls, once again, have the least perimeter per volume, so... I'm not kidding, guys. It's actually, like, it's a little simple thing that's important about the game. So, falling back with the Zerglings, great choice there. I have to say, with spreading out, you might have been able to take them out. And although I do believe you're going to lose your expansion, it will buy you the time you need to get the Infestors out. And that's exactly what he's doing. He needs Infestors right now, and of course he'd like to get Spine Crawlers out. And so, a little bit on the wall right here. Fence would be the correct expression. A little bit on the fence right here. Should he take out this hatchery? As a Protoss player, I know that's what I'll do. As any player will probably just do, they'll just take out the hatchery. Do you think if he moved up here right now, he would just win? So I'm kind of curious about that. I mean, leaving the hatchery there is bad. It's a spawning building. It will make units that flank you. But of course, he waited too long. There's an Infestor ready to Fungal Growth. Or, I guess they can't Fungal Growth when they come out. That's wrong. They can make 2 Infested Terrans. And those won't help at all. So, yeah, I mean, he doesn't have enough for the... He didn't have the Infestor out. He didn't have enough to Fungal Growth. He will by the time he moves up there, especially since he's focusing on Larva, that sick bastard. Seriously, what's wrong with you? Killing Larva? They're like, dude, what's going on, man? Please don't kill us. And then, of course, he got his 2 Spore Crawlers. Spine Crawlers, not Spore. 2 Sunken Colonies called LOL. Falling back. Excellent play by the Terran player overall. He scouted and saw what was going on, so he's going to have to prepare a better counter, so to say, to his opponent's strategy. And he did the correct thing overall. It's hard to say. Like I said in my very first cast when talking with Raven, when you are winning, do you expand? Not like literally expand. Do you expand that gap, or do you just win? Hard to say. Kind of a personal choice. Personally, I feel that micro players would generally kind of push towards not just Protoss and, you know, opposite, not just Zerg. I feel that generally though micro players will they'd like to win more often. Macro players will fall back and spread that advantage, expand the advantage. So that'd be a good way to remember, guys. Zerg player sees what's going on though. Great Overlord placement. Let's take a look. 2 is the correct number. He does see exactly what's going on. His opponent does see as well, but he can't really do anything about the Overlord. It'll just float away, so... Although, you definitely don't want the Overlord just sitting there checking you out. Like, dude, what's going on? I'm just checking you out. We do have a factory going down, finally teching up fucking MM. 2 factories, actually. Kind of interesting. Currently, Zerg player, WabbitSlayer, only has... Why don't I just use the Units tab? Da-na-na-na. Units tab. 2 Infestors. Let's take a look here. Double click. Let's see, 75 energy. So this Infestor isn't too far off from double fungal growth. This one is not that close. Excuse me. It's definitely not that close, single fungal. It's okay. It's macroing up right now, so I can make mistakes. Screw you guys. Yeah, he's not that close to double fungal growth, though. So, and we have the whole army. What's up with this? You don't move your entire army to go kill the Overlord. You get a Viking and deal with it. That's a very logical choice. Or send 1 Marine over. Why is he building another factory? Wasn't that... Okay. Zerg player expanding. Kind of interesting. Playing on 1 base Zerg play. I don't know if this build would be better without a fast expansion. If you kind of fast tech 2 Infestors. He has quite a bit, though, with 6. So... And of course we've got 2 Evo chambers going down, probably for that build of minerals and gas, since he's on 1 base. There's not much you can do about it as a Zerg player. You definitely need 2 bases to spend your minerals and gas. Gotta say though, whenever I read things as a Protoss player, you know, help me spend my minerals as Zerg, I feel like, of course you want to spend your minerals and gas. It's not like having it is good, specifically, but it's better to have too many minerals than not have enough, overall. Having perfect is best, but having too much minerals is better than not having enough. Of course, having too many minerals, like I said in one of my casts, it was an Overlord, completely left out of position, just sitting there. Saw a Dark Templar drop. It was a Tojo game, and it was just so funny to me. I'm like, these 2 players made a big mistake moving the Warp Prism around the base like this, and then leaving an Overlord right there, and then of course getting Dark Templar against Zerg in general is what I consider a bad mistake. But I'm like, well, their mistakes counteracted each other, so horrible by the Terran player here. He's completely spread out, but it will help against fungal growth. Zerg player being smart though, backing up, taking his time. Gonna have to get a good fungal growth here. We're gonna see the advantage of fungal growth. Look how powerful that is. Against Marines, it's insane. Don't you ever tell me how to deal with Marines. If you don't have banelings, get fungal growth. It's amazing. And these, not all of them are gonna die, but 36 damage is quite a bit, and then the second one goes down, and that's it. Those Marines are dead. Boom. Cool, isn't it? Stim going down. Stim is a very good friend for fungal growth, and of course the Infestors are really expensive, but Zerglings are nice and cheap. And being able to hit with fungal growth and falling back, I feel like that's kind of, I feel like this is cool. Look how easy this is for the Zerg player. He just hits and falls back. Things blow up. It's cool. And I mean, look, he's left with a bunch of orange marauders, so that's kind of a funny thought. But no, another fungal growth going down. I'm sure of it, because they're definitely dead. Yeah, especially if they stem up. I mean, stemming a fungal growth ball, I don't know how I feel about that, but take a look at the units lost tab, though. Yeah, Zerg player's ahead by about 400. Now, I don't know if this build is a little too slow, or if it needs to remove the expansion, but I'm kind of curious, Zerg players, if you get any more of this Infestor or Zergling, and kind of interested to see against Protoss, too, but, you know, Terran just fine. I'd like to see this. If you got any more Infestor Zergling replays, I'd like to take a look. Just like I said, guys, a good title, a strong title, and a strong description do help me find the replays I'm looking for. And I don't skip replays, but I do want to cast them in some certain. I kind of like to cast them in certain order to them. So, anyway, that's definitely it for Jackie Chan. What WabbitSlayer is going to destroy the rest of his stuff. Very beautiful play of the Infestors. I gotta say, 7 kills, 2 kills, and 3 kills. Not bad for Zerg units, considering that they're all fairly weak overall. Although I bet there's Zerglings with more kills than that. I'm curious. Let's see. We're just going to choose one Zergling at random. It's this one. He's got 2 kills, so. And then, of course, Infested Terrans. They're really pretty powerful. Little info about Infested Terrans when the game ends. Very interesting mule there. Infested Terrans actually do get bonuses from the missile upgrades. Kind of interesting, huh? And Infested Terran is also the only thing that deals with Ravens, so I feel like this build, it's probably really, it's pretty good. I gotta say, I'm trying to think of an immediate weakness. I'm thinking, you know, MM, we just saw it. It definitely had, it wasn't easy to hold off for Zerg player. Good control by his units and game sense. But I gotta say, the fungal growth is so good. And then, of course, Neuroparasite against mech can be really good. Just Neuroparasite is very difficult to use. And then, of course, air. Well, Infested Terran are like Marines, and they're really good at killing air. So, Anyway, guys, I don't think I'm going to hell. It's kind of late, and I'm tired. I just got back from work. I want to cast one more game if I can. I do appreciate your views, though. I appreciate your thumbs up. I appreciate your comments, and I thank you guys for watching my video.